it boils down to facts. Your opinions mean nothing when it comes to facts. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we try to do over here, awareness. I'm trying to get people to be aware of what's going on. The conspiracies is the way the government manipulates you into thinking falsely on all terms. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of things that's going on right now. And my thing is this. I'm very highly interested in the political movement right now that's going on. We have people in a race to be borough presidents. We have people in a race to be the mayor and district city council.
District attorneys, people. That's another thing, Merce. You see, like Brooklyn district attorney right now. A young brother's trying to get this position over there. Bronx district attorney. People need to know who's going to be a district attorney.
Listen, man,
that is so important because when you get locked up,
you damn right.
Dealing with your life.
The people in the city council are the ones that's signing the bills to pass these laws. It's a chain of command, and if we don't join the chain, we are going to be left out complaining. And then we have this whole city full of people that's unaware of what's going on. And then when we are affected by the laws and the changes that's being made in the seats up there, and we are not aware of what's going on. So my thing is right now, we could go on rants about so many different things that's going on right now. My thing is a community awareness. We need to bring our community to the forefront of the political aspect of how they run the show. If you do not step up to the plate and let your voice be known, or even put your John Hancock on something that's important. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, for the people who don't know what a John Hancock is, John Hancock is your signature. That's who you are as a person. When you put your John Hancock on it, that's you can't get away from. You understand?
Absolutely.
So when you go out there and you vote and you petition, listen, when they try to pass these bills, like this prick Bloomberg, I'm gonna call him a prick now because
he is a prick.
But you know what? He done his good work over here. Opposed to him trying to turn this into a rich city, he's done his work. But the thing is, for him to try to throw this little loop in there to talk about fingerprinting everybody in the housing projects and stuff like that, I think it's a very incriminating move. And if we do not wake up and start approaching and protesting and start petitioning against people that do and come up with these type of ideas, we're going to lose every time.
And I think it's, Merce, right? What Bloomberg did send such a bad message that with money you can control politics.
Absolutely. And I do want to add to...
Dangerous, very dangerous initiative there because we see what's going on in Syria. The ruling family decide they can do what they want to do to the people and the constituents of that society, just to make a stark contrast. But,
there is something else that Bloomberg right now is under fire in Colorado for doing. I've explained to you about the recall elections that are going on to recall 2 state representatives, John Morse and Angela Harone, here in Colorado. Well, they saw that they were dropping in the polls, and guess who gave them some money for their campaigns?
Bloomberg.
Yes, he did. And Colorado is livid that Bloomberg is sticking his damn nose in it.
Bloomberg is a full-time politician, by the way. He only is the mayor of New York, but he's doing a lot of work politically around the Senate and the council and everybody. He's big time. But remember, we're going to go back to it, and we're going to just put it flat out there that this is not a country, this is a company. The stakes of money rules over everything. And that's just the bottom line.
That's very sad. ExxonMobil owns the country. Chase Bank owns the country. Goldman Sachs owns America.
Owns the country. That's why you never see me up in Barclays.
And everybody
at the stadium.
They over here yelling, "Oh, Brooklyn, BK," and they don't even know the powers behind that building that was put down there in downtown Brooklyn. A lot of people don't understand that. Listen, I pay homage. Listen, we got Yankee Stadium over here. What's bigger than that? What's up? Now, I'm playing. You know what I mean? But, now, yeah, I got to do that. Pick up to my Brooklyn people. You know what I'm saying? But we over here heavy, too. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is this, a lot of people don't understand why the VMA Awards went over to Brooklyn. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, it's bigger than the eyes can see. But at the end of the day, I just want to reflect and go back on update. Unemployment. The unemployment rate. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand why unemployment is supposedly up right now. They say, oh, you know, unemployment is going up. I can get the figures out, but I'm just going to give you the figures as far as what it is. This is what it is, man. African Americans, 13.7%. White Americans, 6.6%. That's a big difference. There's no jobs over here. I don't know. It ain't changed over here. I know brothers with college degrees, high school graduates, no felonies, don't sell drugs. You know what I'm saying? And they got mouths to feed. And there's no way for them to get no type of education, to heighten their education or to get a job, because they already in the damn hole with all these tuition bills that they gained up trying to get through school. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? When you talk about unemployment being down, it's not down over here. You know what I'm saying? At all.
It's not down in Colorado Springs either, brothers.
Hang on. There's a big part of the workforce that's unworkable according to the system, right? Because let's say these people have got felonies and things like that. There's no jobs out here for people with those things. You understand? And the system itself sets it in a way where jobs have the right to pick and choose and to say, you know what, I can discriminate against you because you have that F, you got that felony. And that right there creates unworkable workforce right there. That could have been put to work.
Which is a benefit to the prison industrial complex.
Right. So that feeds right back into the prison industrial complex right there, because now you got repeat offenders going back in because they're saying, hey, you know what? I can't get hired no matter what the hell I do. So might as well I go, return to my old.
Not only that, this is another thing too. A lot of people we need to understand child support. And I'm going to be getting into a full program about child support. Right now, child support is at an all-time high. Back to the brothers that have been locked down for the last 10 years, and they home now, and they've had kids during that lockdown time. You can have those arrears that you have for child support taken away. Get your disposition papers, go down to the place, approach the people, the child support centers, and let them know that you've been in prison and you will be vindicated from all of that money that they done put on your neck.
Oh, yes. And I am a man who pays child support myself. And I do want to throw something out there. If you ever fall upon circumstances, okay, always keep in touch and communicate with that child support office. Because if you don't, I guarantee they will come looking for you. And when they find you, oh, it's not a pretty sight.
That's where I was going with it. They are locking you up now for money that you cannot make. You're not earning no money, but they will keep adding it, and you will be locked up.
So while you're inside, that money is piling up.
Oh yeah, and they giving interest too for being late. The thing is this: catch-22, people. If you listening, if you have a private case, you cannot be. This money is owed directly to the mother of the child or the father of the child, because there are women out here on child support. Don't think there are only men on child support.
Oh, absolutely. And that is something, too, is that, every time we talk about a parent who owes money in back child support, what's the first words that run through people's mind? Deadbeat dad. Deadbeat dad. That term has got to go away.
All fathers that's on child support are deadbeat dads. We know we had numerous parenting programs. We talk about this all the time. As fathers and as men, we know that men are consistently thrown out of the situation. And fully want to be a part of it. What we want to do is this: we want to give people an understanding. A private case is when the mother or the father, the money is owed directly to them. They are not on welfare. They working and they paying their bills out their pocket. A non-private case is when the mother or the father is taking public assistance. All right? You can have public assistance, that money, that owed money, if you were in prison during the time taken away. So just to keep that in mind.
You know what? Jamaica has taken up an initiative that this would cut a lot of brothers' child support in half. A lot of brothers being incarcerated, but Jamaica took up an initiative to make sure if you're not in wedlock, any child born out of wedlock will be DNA tested, random. I mean mandatory DNA tested.
Mandatory.
Oh, that's already being done in America.
But I don't hear about it over here.
They do it over here.
Is it?
Yes. If, for example, let's say.
Let me cover that one.
That would cut a lot of brothers spending time in jail and half.
Let me cover the New York side. This is how it goes. If they want to DNA the child, it's gonna be done solely on the strength of the investigation of money.
So wait a minute. So none. The initiative that Jamaica is taking, once that child is born out of wedlock, that child is mandatory now because there was so much jackets and things going on down there that it's going to be done immediately when the child is brought in.
Right, because you can't come cry and say it's not yours. Or they have a lot of cases out here.
Solves a lot of problems.
They do things like this in California. If the mother say it's yours, you automatically be charged with child support. Now, you have to go through years of pressing these people to get down to the point of taking a blood test to find out if or not it's yours.
Wow.
A lot of cases, it come back, it's not even theirs. They've been taking a lifetime of money from this person. You know what happens?
And does that money get reimbursed?
Hey, damn right, every single dime.
Get reimbursed.
Yes.
Well, you know, I do want to throw something in there, and it's something my dad used to tell me. And men, definitely young men, 18 into 20s, listen to this and listen good. Think with your big head. Don't think with the little head.
That's a contradiction,
Because some people, we ain't going to get it there. But you know what? We're going to take it to a break.
Yeah, definitely.
Keep it locked. Keep it locked to 91.3 Party FM. We are on the bill right now. We're definitely talking about child support, the labor movement, the whole entire thing. We're wrapping that segment up right now. When I come back, when we get back in the after the commercial break, we want to talk a little bit about what's been going on with this stop and frisk initiative that they have been taking. What's the latest development on that? Because the mayoral race in New York, it's stop and frisk is such a hot topic in it right now. So any candidate that's going to win is big on it, and you're going to find out what each candidate is all about and the latest things that they decided to do. There was also, when we get back, we'll talk all about it. Keep it locked to 91.3 Party.
Remember, number to the studio is 646-736-7479. Give us a call in the studio. I also want to touch base on the wife of Zimmerman this past Wednesday being charged with lying to the court, which is what they call
perjury. She perjured herself.
Right. Just to touch on that, let's take it to a break. Number to the studio is 646-736-7479. Keep it locked to 91.3 Party FM.
Building.
So much to say.